You can put your arms around me.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Well,
Okay, I'm sorry.
it's day 5 of quarantine, and we haven't killed each other yet.
No, we haven't.
But we thought we'd come on and talk about some of the symptoms. That's one of them, coughing, and and
Brain fog.
yeah, brain fog.
Lots of brain
That's
fog.
a good one, brain fog. I forgot about that one because I get brain fog. But tired is a good one. But
Headache. Oh my gosh. the
headaches,
headache is
body aches is another one. But some people asked us about some of the things that we're doing to fight this off, and we got a good doctor that liked the way we wanted to alternatively treat this, and so she'll tell you about the medications we're taking, and so have at it.
Okay, well, the doctor that we see he's technically a pediatrician, but he's a family doctor, and I've gone to him since, actually, his dad was the doctor that delivered me as a baby. And his dad retired, and then he became, or took over. So I've known him my entire life, and he's very open to listening to anything that you have to say or your opinions. So I talked to him previously, not this time, but like probably, I mean, within the last year or so, a couple times when I was exposed to different, to people that tested positive.
Well, he's the one that actually gave us the flu medicine when she started to get sick, I think, with this at the very beginning.
At the beginning of, before Christmas, right after we got married.
Right, and you didn't take all of it.
Okay, shh. Yeah, why are you gonna point that out?
Well,
that,
I just thought
by the way,
the doctor prescribed something.
it's not bacterial, so I mean that has nothing to do with it.
I know, but anyway, so go on. But anyway, we found this doctor that was it wasn't pressing to take a vaccine, that he thinks that this could be handled with the 2 drugs that we were prescribed.
It's a combination of 3, and
3.
I had talked to him about it before, and there's actually recently been lots of different medical research studies and things released.
There's different drugs that people are using, but we got the hydroxychloroquine,
ivermectin, and azithromycin.
Yeah, so those 3 drugs, and we've listed them on her, but the one we don't start taking until after the hydroxy.
You start with the hydroxychloroquine and the ivermectin.
Right, and then the other one kicks in after the
hydroxychloroquine, yeah.
But that's what we're using, and I seem to, of course, I still get tired. I still get kind of wore out and forgetful. but I do feel better. I'm feeling better, and she's feeling. Her and the little one were dancing around today, so I had to go lay down because they were getting on my nerves. But no, I'm just kidding. It just
not kidding.
It is kind of irritating. It's more of a nuisance, I think, than it is a sickness. It's just a feeling of you're just drained and tired, and sometimes you'll ache, and sometimes you'll feel okay, and then the next minute you'll feel nauseated, and it's just been a lot of different things. But
yeah, the way I always, anytime anybody asks me, I'm like, well, it's kind of it's just a roller coaster. It's like I might be feeling fine one minute, and the next second I'm like, oh my gosh, did I just run 5 miles? Like, what day is it? Am I alive? Like, then you're like, oh, I'm okay.
Yeah.
It's just, what are your symptoms? Everything.
But I would go lay down
it's different.
I go lay down for a half hour or an hour sometimes, and then I get up and I feel fine, and I'd be sitting here, and all of a sudden I go, oh, I'm feeling nauseous again. I gotta go lay down again. But a lot of it's taking the medication and all that is not easy on my belly. But we're eating, and we're trying to eat fruits and vegetables. We went and got a bunch of fruits and vegetables and stuff that we needed, and we stocked up on food. So we're quarantining. We haven't killed each other yet. Heck, we haven't even gotten in an argument. I tried to start an argument when she wouldn't start an argument.
He was trying to get me to dig deep and pick out something about him that annoys me, and I'm like,
yeah. Well, she forgot to make my tea, and I told her that
I failed the wife
that
test.
I was annoyed. So I thought I was, I tell her that she failed the wife test, but
I
really
credit
couldn't
points,
get too
so,
mad at her about that, but because she was, doing other things. She completely cleaned this whole house, and I mean from. I went in a bathroom and there used to be some things that used to be in there and I noticed how clean the place was, and I was like, "Holy cow, you really did scrub this place, didn't you?" And she said, "I did that when I moved in. You just noticed now," and I'm like, "Oh, yeah." But she cleaned my tennis shoes.
I did.
While I was sleeping. But then I didn't have any tennis shoes to wear. They were all wet. But they'll dry out. Because we're in quarantine anyway, but we're trying to enjoy quarantine. We bought Yahtzee and we played Yahtzee. Who won?
You did.
2 out of 3. I beat her 2 out of 3.
Of course.
But
on account of your dip.
And the first game was really good. It was like 312 to 300.
You beat me by 323 to 318. You beat me by 5 points.
And it was only because I rolled the double Yahtzee. I got double Yahtzee. So the reason I beat her, I really got lucky. But I got lucky when I found you anywhere, or you got lucky when you found me, or we got lucky when we found each other. But we just thought we'd come on and talk about the coronavirus a little bit. And
you want to share with them the wisdom that Siri provided with us about what is 14 years too much of an age difference?
Oh.
Siri said, "No, just watch out for dehydration."
Yeah, just watch for dehydration. I think they were talking about her, not me, though. I always drink. I drink a lot, so.
Me too. I'm thirsty.
Maybe they were talking about me. But,
I thought that was just a.
But we're still in good spirits, and I think by Monday we'll be okay. I hope, but we are feeling better, and we're not dying of this. It really doesn't make you feel like we were talking about the 19 coronavirus.
I think
19
I got
and
the Rona 22.
yeah, 19 was hard. I think, and because I had it at 19, I think in 20 it was kind of mild, and 2020 was hit me kind of hard, but now 2022 just seems to be like a lingering one. But it's not as bad as 19, I don't think. But I don't know. I call it the flu, a bad cold, or whatever. They can call it whatever they want, but I don't think that you need a unproven vaccine for it. But because her mom had the vaccine and 2 booster shots.
She's had the vaccine and the boosters.
And she's had it 3 times. So evidently the shots ain't working. And, I would just rather do the antibiotics with the stuff, the mixtures that we're doing. And
but I think the one thing that's
we didn't get vaccinated. We used the mixture that we talked about on our video.
But the one thing I want to say though is that just because I decide that I don't want to get vaccinated, that's based on my knowledge of my body and my immune system.
And it's my decision too.
I don't think that I don't think I can make a decision for other people. I think it's important for each person to know their body and their immune system and how they respond to things and make the decision that's the best for them. We
have our reasons why we don't want to get vaccinated.
Right.
Whether you believe the hype or you don't believe the hype.
I don't even get the flu vaccine.
I think we both agreed that we're young enough. Our bodies have got a great immunity system, and we're 2 people that don't hardly ever get sick. And I think that we realize that this is a virus that, just like any other cold virus or flu virus that we grew up with, we can get through this without having to take some vaccine that is unproven. Now, if I was 90 years old and my health depended on not getting this virus, I would probably be doing something that maybe I wouldn't do at my age right now.
But I think a lot of it goes back to you are the placebo. if you truly believe that the vaccine is going to help you, then the vaccine's probably more likely to help you than if you believe the vaccine's not. I think it's so much of everything is
Right.
just
It is.
the
It
way
is
that
part of
we-
your belief system.
everybody can make their own decision based on their body and how they respond to
Well,
things. Really,
They're putting some people in situations where it's mandatory that they have these vaccines just so they can get the treatments that they need. Probably your dad is one of them, Danley. And it's a shame that people are getting put in these situations, and they're talking about people losing their jobs if they don't get vaccinated. And I'm sorry, it's your body. It should be your choice. It's our decision. And we finally found a doctor. But the thing about it was, my doctor prescribed a certain amount of this medication,
he prescribed.
and we had a hard time finding a pharmacy to fill it. That's what's really seems scary to me.
Which is why I use private pharmacies. I won't use chain
When
pharmacies.
we find a doctor that we agree with, how we want to treat our bodies, and this is a certified doctor. This is a doctor with a doctor's degree, and he prescribes something. It doesn't matter what pharmacy I go to. They should fill that order. They shouldn't sit there and argue with me and tell me, and my insurance company shouldn't be saying that they can't or won't cover this when I'm trying to heal myself from something that they've thrown millions of dollars at or billions of dollars at. So if I got a right to treat my body, and she has the right to treat her body any way we like, and thank God there's still sensible doctors out there and sensible people out there. But we wanted to come on and show everybody. I'm still kind of scratchy. I'm tired and still a little wore down, but we're not afraid of the coronavirus.
I was on the cheek. I didn't.
Yeah, she's just too cute to. I just can't resist her. So, we keep on passing it back and forth. We're just gonna have to work up an immunity to it, I guess, because I can't see me sleeping nowhere else. I'm not sleeping on the floor.
Well, I mean, the boss lady did say once that you should sleep on the floor.
She told me I should sleep on the floor, but she goes to bed earlier than us.
Sometimes, not all the time.
Sometimes, yeah, she has stayed up late. But anyway, you guys have a great weekend, and I'm sure we'll come on.
It is Friday. Wow.
We might come on with episode 4 if we start feeling
day.
even better. But we did. Oh, look at this. She woke up.
She's alive.
Were you under your
from the dead.
nice hairdo? Did you get that done at the? Oh, where'd she go?
Well,
But,
I think we lost one, guys.
We lost one.
We lost one.
She realized she didn't comb her hair this morning or this afternoon. No, this evening. But anyway, yeah, she likes my fuzzy head. She calls me Kevy.
Kevicorn.
The Kevy corn.
Fancy pants.
I'm a unicorn. Corn.
So
Kevy
Kev.
corn. Yeah,
Kevicorn, Handsy Pants.
But anyway, I mean, we're all living and we're all okay, and we're going to survive. And it looks like we're gonna make it through this.
We will.
Who knows? We might just end up being in like those rocking chairs together someday.
I have no doubt.
I forgot. I was losing my mind.
The brain fog.
My brain thought. Yeah, brain fog.
Yes, that
But
part.
that's Beverly's mom. Hi, Beverly's mom.
Hey, Mom.
And thanks for letting us use
Hope
your
you're feeling
car.
okay.
We appreciate that. Sorry it was such a mess when we returned it. we owe you an inside car cleaning, and we hope you're feeling better. She had the shot, had the virus 3 times, and I hope she's feeling better.
Brave enough and trying some new, different medications.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, they're using the different medications with her. So it just seems like this is a big experiment with a lot of people. But we
Pay
did our
attention to
research
your
and
body.
we like what we use, and we all are feeling better. But but we will definitely come on probably again this weekend, and I will love to invite you all tomorrow morning. I'm going to be doing a live event from the Inspired Poetry Project, where I will come on and read 3 of my poems live. It's a global event. I'll be doing it on a, what do they call that?
In a Zoom.
A
It's
what?
Zoom.
A Zoom.
On Zoom.
A Zoom, so you can join in Zoom. But if you don't feel like downloading the Zoom app or anything like that, I imagine it will be recorded where I can post it later on. But I will, before the event, I might post, or after the event, I'll post the poems that I read live, and hopefully I won't choke up and I'll do all right. But
She's
I'm
totally
looking
not
forward to
trying
that.
to steal the spotlight here. She's totally not trying to steal the spotlight.
It's a big exposure
about
for me,
you tomorrow.
and it's a big opportunity for me to get some exposure from overseas and everything else. And hopefully it'll help me make some of our dreams come true. But we love you guys. Have a great weekend. Is there anything you want to say?
Pick me!
Is there anything you'd like to say to them?
Pick me!
Huh?
Oh my gosh.
Is there anything you'd like to say? No? You just want to play with my head? It's crazy.
goodness.
It is crazy around here. They really didn't warn me about what I was getting myself into. Let's see. I mean, when they do that, it's just kind of irresistible. So
But really, tomorrow morning, this is all about Kevin
I
Corn.
didn't stand a chance at all. I mean, I really didn't. Look at the way she likes me. I really had a chance. But we love you guys, and have fun watching our video. And again, you can join our page at Keeping It Magical. And what else? And again, you can watch my Inspired Poetry
You never know
project.
what's going to happen in the background.
No, you never know. I'm not sure if I can have this during my poetry read tomorrow, but
We might have to put her.
yeah, we might have to lock
But
her
yeah, we might have to hide her.
up. But we love you guys. Have a great weekend.